Hello again, world, and welcome right back into my garden. So the tomatoes have been tied up. Yes. I don't know, this tomato is so wild. I think I need to get a taller stake for this tomato. So even though I'm tying them up, I need to keep them uplifted. This one want to be staked a little higher. It is taller than everybody else. I just realized this morning because when I stand, I don't know, why this thing has so much limbs going all over the place? This one just is taller. Yeah, it's taller tomato. And it has baby tomatoes on there. Aha, yes. I'm good. I'm grateful. Let me snap this out. Yeah. So I'm going to have to change this stake and put a taller stake in there for that one. Mhm. But everybody else is very upright and erect. Uncle, that young lady need to lift up her head. Yeah. So I find a surviving cucumber. I need to come and sow seeds again. I find a surviving cucumber. That might be one basil that escaped the ant. My tomatoes are up, y'all. I think I kept the thing on there one day too much, so them start look a little bit leggy. But happy I came and looked this morning instead of just continue to ignore because I thought there was mass devastation. And you best believe this morning when I came, there was a slug in there. All right, so in this bin, I have a little bit of germination of carrot going on. This is a no-name carrot. I don't know what the name of the carrot is. Bought it at the farm store. Don't have no name. It's just carrot seed. Okay, so I don't know. So this is the bin that have no germination. And if you, I don't know if it is possible for you to see the perforation going on in there because the ants have decimated. Well, I'm going to resow that bin as well. I'm going to move it from this location. Like I said, I'm going to treat the soil with some ashes and then replant. But this is not a bad look at all. Yep, not a bad look. Yes. And the chayotes are going on with them things up here. Yes, this is the white one. That's the green one. And the leaves now begin to kind of look similar in size. Yeah. I brought up my Banabis, y'all. I planted out one already in the bed. Ones are supposed to be planted in direct sunlight, but I think them getting enough sunlight because since I took them out of the pot, them start look like onion. Mm, things are going for them. Yeah. I mean, not tell no lie, the beets them beating on here. Yeah. I have more beets to transplant, y'all. And figure out some of the beets have come up in this bed. Yeah, that's beetroot. That is beetroot, yo. That's beetroot. Now, let me tell you, it may appear that I'm putting too much things in one space, but I grow most of my stuff using the square foot gardening method. Um, so in that square foot gardening method, I can put 9 beets in a 12 by 12 space, 12 inches by 12 inch square. I can put 16 carrots in the same square. I can put 4 lettuce in the same square. I can put 1 tomato in that square. I can put 3 kale plant, depending on the type, in that same square, and so on and so forth. So I utilize that gardening method. It does 2 things for me. One, it saves on grow space and allow me to grow a whole lot more in a smaller space. And 2, I utilize way less water in watering. Yep. So that's the method to my madness, y'all. Your garden is not ginormous like mine is not. Then you have to make the best possible use of the space that is available to you. So in this season, I'm going to have to tell Mr. Mel Bartholomew, the originator of the square foot gardening method, a hearty thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bartholomew, for utilizing your brain power to envision a different way for us who don't have a lot of land mass to grow some food. I am so grateful to you, my brother. Thank you so very much. And yes, to all those farmers who showed us, like my mother and all the other people who lived on rented property and decided they were going to grow food, that you can actually grow food in containers. Yes, those people, we're giving them thanks this morning as well. So these kale, the ones that have died up the back, let me turn you around. These kales are going to be replacing the ones that what name again? Mongoose destroyed up the back. Yeah. So I got me some down here. I'm going to just be transplanting them into that space. So I sowed some Swiss chard because all of those that I sow, only one came. So I sowed some chards right here. Yep. What else did I sow? I know I saw something else. I saw something else right there. So when it come up, I will tell you what it is. And I need to pick out my marigold them, put them in containers because the slugs start eat them. I came home and this morning I came out and them eat up the whole of the top of this one. I do not know what is wrong with these insects, you know. Yeah, and them eating down, them not eating the habanero. They are eating the scotch bonnet peppers. I don't know why. I do not know why. Wow, one tastes better than one? I don't know. I do have them taste buds, so I can't tell what's going on in them headspace. Yeah, these onions I will be transplanting. So this is what I'm having going on. So there's a set in the garden now that are way more advanced than this set that should be planted out shortly. And after I plant this set out, then I'm going to have another succession, which is those. Yep. So, and I am going to be sowing next week, not this week. Next week, I'm going to be sowing another set of onions. So there will always be onion in varying stages growing. Like I said previously, you can plant 16 onions in a square foot. 16 onions can be planted in a square foot. So this is why I can do it like this. So every bed will have some onions growing in there. And you don't have to put all 12 in the 1 square foot. You can put them in between plants and they will grow. So there's always space to grow onion. Yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I plucked these out 2 days ago, stuck them in some water with a bit of coffee in it, and everybody's looking so alive right now. It's not funny. Oh yes. Oh yes. So I'm gonna have all of these are cherry tomato suckers. Yeah. So I don't have to plant any more cherry tomato suckers except what I have in the garden, but these would be more advanced. Ha! See? Yep. And again, I cannot stop gushing at my mint and its growth. Yes, it is looking really fab. The mint is going on, yeah, man. And again, as it relates to succession, so I have 2 crops in the back garden. One that is just germinated, one that is already transplanted. And here I have another set of beetroot to put in. As soon as these put on true leaves, I'm going to be plucking them out and putting them in the garden. So it might not be a lot at a given time that is planted, but the fact of the matter is, if you need 3 beetroot to put in a something, you're going to have 3 beetroot. If you need 10 beetroot, you can find 10 beetroot. They might be of different sizes, but you will still be able to find. And then again, like I said, you can plant 9 beetroot in a square foot, but you still, like the onion, you don't have to put them in 1 square foot. You can stick them wherever there is a space. That's why we plant them in cells. And when you do, all I do when I'm planting is just take out a cell, an entire cell, and put it in 1 spot. So when you plant the beetroot seeds in one of the nodules that they come in, when it germinates, you can get 3 or 4 suckers coming up out of it. All of that can be planted in 1 space. As long as the soil is not tight, what will happen is that the beets, when they grow, will push themselves out, much like carrots. Once the soil is not extremely tight, you can have them planted a little closer than it is stated on the package. That is, the packaging instruction is for large scale farm. It's not for you and I that are small farmers. So you might not get all of them being big, but at least you'll have varying sizes of carrots growing. I don't like to sow seeds and then throw them away. No. So I have one Swiss chard. It's a yellow Swiss chard. Out of all the Swiss chard seed that was sown, one came. Ah, I know what I saw in here, so I sowed some more Swiss chard seed. No, over there, I saw the Swiss chard. No, over here, I saw the Swiss chard. What is it that I sowed over there? Me no remember. I saw something over there, so do. Yeah, let me tell you, the girl who don't label nothing. This is exactly where the Swiss chards were sown, right here. I sowed 1, 2, 3, 12 of them in that space. Like the beads, when the Swiss chard pop up out of them, because the seed pods are similar to that of a beetroot. When they come up, sometimes you get 3 suckers, 2 suckers coming out of one, and it's the same thing I do. What I do, in this case, I won't be able to do that because they're so closely joined together. Oh, but I can still pluck them out, say, me, man. 1, 2, yeah, man, I can. I can still do that. I can still do that. It's just like how I saw the pepper and I can pop them out one by one, yeah. So I still be able to do it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, I'm telling you, the garden is going to be in a vibe not so long from now. And the harvesting process is what I am anticipating more than anything else. See, one of my favorite things to eat is vegetables. Good morning. And as long as I have to buy them at the market, I have a lot of concerns. I tell you what, I don't buy callaloo at the market because every time I buy it, anymore I should say, because whenever I buy it and I take it home, when it is prepared, everybody said it bitter. But when I grow it in my yard and it is cooked, there's no complaint. So I don't spray mine with anything, so I don't know if the bitterness comes from residue from what is used to spray the callaloo. I don't know. In my yard is either light soapy water or the citrus insecticide. That's it. That's it. Otherwise, I go up there and I physically take off the worms, search for the caterpillars, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I think these are my collards that have come up right here as well. I think I saw 2 containers with collards, and those are the only thing that have come up. I have sown kohlrabi again. I am hoping that they'll germinate this time because I am desperate to taste that vegetable. It kind of looks like a turnip, but it's an alien turnip because the leaves grow on the side of the fruit. Yeah, not on the top, but on the sides as well as on the top. Yeah. So I'm desperate to taste it. I'm praying that it come up. So I have 2, only 2. That's one. Ooh, the sun is glaring, you. So this is one. This is early Jersey cabbage. This is one, and that's another. So I'm going to pluck them out later, transplant them into them own tray cell. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not my intention for these this season. I am going to be putting each of these in one of those 3-gallon pots. So cabbage in one. So I have 2 pots that I need to go and put soil in. All right. The cabbages look like them starting to fall, but I mean, these are going to be tiny cabbages because the leaves are so tiny. Nevertheless, as long as them fall, we will eat them. Because if them don't fall, I'm still going to eat them. Okay. And of course, the lettuces are going on in. I'm telling you, they are as tasty as ever, all because the sun not beating down on them. You know what? I grab a couple of leaves to put in my lunch pan. Yeah? Me grab a couple of them for my lunch kit. So I make me a salad for lunch today. Oh, you're not good. You can stay there and be vegetable. for the garden, not for my plate. Oh, me and all the leaves and stuff that I use as mulch in here. Alright, so let me tell you something. When you break off the lettuce stem and you see this intense milky stuff coming out, you know your lettuce is going to start get bitter. When it is not at that stage, even though there's a little milk, it is very pale. It's not heavy, you know? Yeah. So that's what I have come to discover. So I'm keeping it really all around here. So that's lettuce for lunch. Until we meet again on this same channel, let me hasten to say thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. Thank you for making it yard steading in Jamaica. If you are here and have not yet subscribed, please to do so. Like the videos, share the videos, and press that post notification bell so you can be made aware each time a new video is uploaded. Until we meet again, have a blessed day. May the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, rest, remain, and abide with us all. Jah guide.